Imagine a big beautiful house in a quiet neighborhood. Kids play outside, parents go to work and life seems normal. But what if that very house hides something terrifying? This is the story of the Nithari killings, one of the darkest and most shocking cases in the India's history. A story about missing children, secret crimes and how even justice took years to find its way. It all started in a small place called Nithari in Noida near Delhi. People there live simple lives, but slowly children begin to disappear one after another. Parents searched, cried, begged the police to help, but the police did not take them seriously at first. They thought the kids had just run away. Days turned into months, and then one winter morning in December 2006, everything got changed. Some kids playing near a house noticed something very strange. A human hand coming out of a drain behind a big house. House number D5. When police started digging, what they found shocked the entire country. They found bones, skulls, clothes of children and women. Not just one or two, but many. The house belonged to a rich businessman named Moninder Singh Pandher, and his servant Surinder Koli lived there too. Police arrested both Pandher, the owner, and Koli, his helper. The news spread everywhere. TV, newspaper, everyone was talking about the Nithari killers. The case was so shocking that it was handed over to the Central Bureau of Investigation in January 2007. The CBI said that Surinder Koli had kidnapped, killed, and even eaten the body parts of the victims. It sounded like a very nightmare. People were angry and scared, but soon some things did not add up. The investigation was messy. There was no clear proof of who really did what, and yet both Koli and Pandher were given the death sentence by the law court. From 2007 to 2015, many cases went to court, one after another. In some, Koli was found guilty, in others, he was acquitted. Pandher was also sentenced to death in some cases, but in 2015, Koli's death sentence was changed to life imprisonment because his mercy petition took too long. Years later, in October 2023, the Allahabad High Court finally looked deeply into all the evidence, and what they found was very shocking. The investigation was full of mistakes. Evidence were not collected properly. Confessions were taken in the absence of proper safeguards, and many more irregularities were there. So the High Court said both Koli and Pandher should be acquitted, which means freed because there was no solid proof against them. Even after that, one last case was still open against Koli. But in November 2025, that is recently, the Supreme Court gave its final word and said, you cannot punish someone when the evidence is weak, and the same facts already led to acquittal in other cases. The court cancelled Koli's last conviction charged under murder, kidnapping, rape, etc. The Supreme Court said keeping him in jail any longer would be unfair and against the Article 21 of the Constitution. And so, after 20 years, Surinder Koli walked free. The Nithari case broke hearts, especially the families of the children who never came back. It showed how weak investigation can destroy life, both of victims and accused. It made India ask hard questions. How can police and courts make sure innocent people are not punished? What about the families who lost their children? Will they ever get justice? And can death sentences be trusted if the system makes mistakes? This case reminded everyone that justice is not about punishment alone. It's about truth. The house in Nithari still stands silent, but its walls hold memories of pain, loss, and unanswered questions. The story of the Nithari killings is not just about crime. It's about a justice system learning, stumbling, and trying to stand tall again. So next time you hear of a case in the news, remember, justice must be fair, fast and truthful, because when justice fails, everyone suffers. So the question is, when the system errs in investigation, who pays the price? The accused, the victims, or the whole society? Do comment